My little niece had a little bit of an accident, and my dad had ran out of diapers, so I had to bring him one. Hang on just. But yeah, so I had to bring him one. He just lives down the road. I grab it. Well, I had to grab a diaper for my grandmother because she was watching them, but they wanted to go to Grandpa's, so they got to go to Grandpa's. Let's see. Okay, let's see. What were we doing? Oh yeah. Need to get some fluxweed. Do I have? When did I buy? Awesome. Oh, that's all I got to do left. Go ahead and get a couple of large pots in here for us to grow other things. Because you want to be able to have, they got medium pots too, but as long as you have a large pot, you can grow anything that you want into it, so you don't even have to worry about buying a medium pot. Unless they've changed it. Whoops! Okay, that should give us plenty of stuff. Now we just need to wait for this. Got 13 minutes, so we'll see. So we'll go and do go ahead and do this main quest, and by that time we'll be done. I do, however, want to upgrade my outfit. What? Did I? Oh, hi. Okay. So that's good. If you can level up your outfits, go ahead and do so. It'll help you in the long run, for sure. We can make some more potions too, real quick. some of these trials can get very difficult. I'm not exactly sure what this is. It looks... Oh! Liquid luck. I don't remember. That's new. Why not? We'll make one. And we need to purchase that because let me tell you, that Thunder Brew, some good stuff. This should be enough. Alrighty. Let's go to the map chamber. Choose under secret room. Map chamber.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seems sincere, and Sirona Orion trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm that he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence. He mentioned that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Let's see. Hold on. Quest is what I'm looking for. I forgot to upgrade my outfit. Let's see. Fix top real quick. Cause I do want to, if we can, I do want to upgrade my shears. Okay. View trait. Okay. I'll keep that one. Okay. Let's get to Rookwood Castle now.
I'm not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Sorry about that. Uh-oh. Hope the internet's still doing good. I realize that. Okay. And we'll do that later. It ain't gonna hurt nothing.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually we may get the right one.
Oh, sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we look. Well, if he asks.
It does sound easier. Let's do that.
Oh,
You
man.
can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Oh, well. We got this.
You know you're not
Arrest the
even...
momentum.
Hello?
Confringo!
Who's there?
Expelliarmus!
Up there? That's our way in.
Glacius!
Yeah. Don't help me out, me professor.
Leviosa.
Stop avoiding me.
Confringo.
Confringo!
Okay.
Reparo.
No. Whoops. Oh, haha. Need to do this one first.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oops, we're gonna get a hold of right trigger button. And then go. And then we do Levioso.
Leviosa.
And that levitates it. Apparently all kind of crazy ways. Hee.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Oh.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum? What else?
awful, son. I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Enjoy suffering, do you? Ranrock will lead us to victory.
Except from above. To your knees.
Now you've gone too far.
That's just the beginning.
Really?
I won't
Stop that right now.
No.
You've made a grave mistake.
You are terribly
Still no match for me.
Confringo!
No!
Defender!
Potato!
Glacius!
I should have been.
Ah, how delightful. Huh? Ah, another pitiful.
Defender!
Coward.
Expelliarmus! Glacius!
You're going to regret that.
Protego! Confringo!
Well, I can't get her to move when I need her to.
Expelliarmus!
Hey, for you. No, don't. You just wait till I come down.
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Confringo! Defender!
I'm just warming up.
You won't get away
And I
with
give her
that.
bar.
Confringo!
If only Ranrock were here to see this.
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Confringo! Confringo!
Ranrock won't be stopped.
Whoops!
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio. Arrest of momentum.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Revelio.
There we go.
Revelio.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Revelio. Revelio.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic, and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Here we go.
I would join you if I could.
Sorry.
I shall await your arrival.
Itchy.
on the map.
Here we go. Second trial it is. I think we got 5 more after this. I think. I could be wrong.
Wingardium Leviosa. I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer.
What?
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Here.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm confused.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Trying to remember everything.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Here we go. Ooh.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Wingardium Leviosa.
No. Oh.
Wingardium Leviosa. Is there any way to reposition this archway?
Okay. Hope all is well. Ooh, hello. Time for the big guy.
Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm trying my best. Oh!
Confringo.
Do the best I can. That's all I can do.
Expelliarmus. Glacius.
And I appreciate all the support I can get. Uh-oh.
Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Alrighty. That was pretty easy. Okay. Make sure there's nothing I need to do before doing this.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Alright. I did not. Okay, yeah, we do need to proceed to the left. How do we do that? Wait a minute. Not it.
Perhaps I'm to hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past.
Is there another one? No.
Glacius! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! The bridges appear and disappear, depending upon which side of the archway I'm on.
This is difficult. Forgot what I was supposed to do. Yeah. This is odd.
Revelio.
Whoa, that stayed. Cool. Thought I would have fallen off the edge. Oh. Okay. Here we go.
Confringo, Defender, Expelliarmus! Glacius! There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto. Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Oh, it's not on this side.
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Kinda forgot about that.
those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one. Wingardium Leviosa. Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway? Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah.
Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Not that one, apparently.
Wingardium Leviosa. After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway.
It won't pull.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Not exactly what I intended for.
Wingardium Leviosa.
So this moves whenever I do. Huh.
Levioso.
Wonder if I did that.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
This is quite annoying.
Leviosa.
so it won't separate. My son, he came in to brag that he fixed one of his toys. He's so proud about it. As he should be. I have no clue what I'm doing wrong. Let's see what to do.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm so confused right now.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go. Oh, it took me a minute. I think I would remember that. Okay. We're enemies.
Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Memento. Leviosa.
Come on.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Where'd it go?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, why am I not allowed to go forward? There we go.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Okay, I'm assuming that's all we had to do. Was just for the chest. So let's go.
Revelio.
Here we go.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Whoops.
Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Okay, now we go over here.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Expelliarmus.
Goodness.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Glacius.
Boom. Oh, this is a big one. I forgot about this. Woo, it's gonna be fun. Oh my. Oh, I forgot. Hang on. Okay.
Confringo. Repulsor. Expelliarmus. Defender. Repulsor. Confringo.
Two, so.
Defender. Repulsor. Confringo.
Oh no!
Confringo.
he would do a yellow one.
Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Glacius. Glacius. Confringo. Depulso. Defendo. Glacius. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Depulso. Defendo. Confringo. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Depulso. Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Confringo.
Not exactly sure how to get rid of that.
Confringo. Depulso. Defendo. Glacius. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Depulso. Defendo. Confringo.
Got him!
What a relief.
That's why you always gotta be prepared with enough potions. Especially healing potions. Can sell that.
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirm that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora, have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Okay, there we go.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep this second artifact safe, as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Ready. Okay, room of requirements, where I need to go next to check on that other stuff. Finish that assignment. That's the only assignment that I had to finish.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Oh, I meant that was the first one.
Brilliant!
I can go learn this other spell. Okay. Go to Professor Garlic.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
I see.
That's how it goes. Don't upset its wife. It's funny.
This cannot possibly be.
Perhaps a hybrid. I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please. Flipendo, look at that. You're a natural.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry. How exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that weren't possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever. Especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work in charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
Go ahead and do this one. I don't think it takes that long to do. Okay, we're just gonna go to one. I think they're about the same. They're going to do this one and maybe one more.
I need to find the
side
tomb near
quest.
Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
Let them have fun with that.
I won't rest.
Think about do this one and one more side quest and get off here. I might do a little phasmophobia. Might as well since they're right here at them. Missed.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start. Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa!
Whoops. Forgot. Let's need Lumos.
Lumos. Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare. A troll? You can't be serious. Confringo! Defender! Glacius! Repulsor! Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Repulsor! Glacius! Confringo! Defender! Repulsor!
Woo!
Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Repulsor! Glacius! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Glacius! Protego! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Glacius! Confringo! Defender! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Incendio! Defender! Stupefy! Confringo! Incendio! Glacius! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Defender! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Defendo! Incendio! Confringo! Glacius! Incendio! Defendo!
That was easy.
The sock that should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Something in my eye. Okay, I slid down there.
Confringo! Defendo! Yeah. Lumos. Confringo!
Here we go.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I said...
I did not mean to do that, but okay.
Can't seem to get the smell.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Taking care of yourself, I hope.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus, just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll, nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course, I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
Oh yeah, it doesn't show on any maps.
There's something in there.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for...
Engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
For Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Uh-oh.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian
That
meant
was-
well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
I don't know.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Alrighty. I'm gonna... Let's see. You just was muted. My bad. Well, we're gonna keep going with this. Let's see. Uh-oh. So that been going low this whole time? Let me see. Okay. Oh, it's working. Just want to be sure. Alright, let's see. Let's see, go to quest. What was Professor Lombardo? Okay. Gotta get those two. Are we lagging? Hopefully not. Alright, let's see. We'll go to Poppy. Maps. Road map. I'm going to go all the way over here. Closest one would be right here. Jackdaw's Tomb. That's not too far behind. Okay. And we're gonna fly there. Forgot about that camp being there. Alrighty.
Is Highwing alright? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horndale Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Oh my god.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
More aggressive than usual lately.
I don't remember
I
that.
noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of
Yeah.
evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin
Hello.
I
How are
found
you?
goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet?
Hard to say from up here.
Doing pretty
Let's get a
good.
better lay of the land.
Best thing in the world, finding a beast in your trap.
If I wanted this little excitement, I'd have a job at a bank.
Thank you.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft. Well, Protego!
Confringo.
Incendio!
So very
Glacius. Incendio.
Expelliarmus!
How's the view?
Incendio!
I'll watch the light go out of your arms.
That's my favorite.
Now you're just getting on my nerves.
You dare slay one of my own! You will!
Incendio.
Just a moment. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Give me just one moment. I'll be right back. I do have Discord. I'm sorry about that. My son was making a loud noise. I thought he was hollering. It scared me to death.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Glacius.
Oh yeah.
Reparo.
I do have Discord. Let's see.
What in Merlin's name? Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade, taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could
props
they
to my
possibly
husband
enjoy
helped
this?
me set it
The
up.
centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There
Not
must
very
be
good
more
at tech
dragons here.
stuff.
The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a barb.
Lucas, don't tell us.
Okay, let's see. That's cool. Ooh.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence is going against what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near at the moment. Such arrogance.
Hold steady, little weasel.
No.
Your acrobatics will only postpone the...
Defender!
No! I will make...
Yeah, we can. Let's give me a little bit. Oh! She released chopping cabbages.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
come I always draw the short straw?
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
That poor dragon.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even hard, shall we?
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Why can't I go any faster than that?
A little more.
There we go.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Okay.
Careful! Ranrock will want his dragon intact!
Petrificus totalis.
Fancy myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation work. Don't think you'll get it out of here!
Too hard. What's that? Huh? Trite gymnastics won't save you. Back for more? Not the brightest child. Ah, the lamb returns to the wolf. Shall we finish now?
Don't think you'll get it out of here!
What have you done?
A what? A presto momentum.
Levioso!
Stop that!
Levioso! Back for more. Levioso! Levioso!
Fringo!
Levioso!
Expelliarmus!
What
Fringo!
Why'd you come down here, Miss Chris?
Coward! Fight me fairly!
I'm not the one that's up there.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Stop right there.
My bite is worse than my bark.
Marvelous strike.
Patience does not belong in battle. Vegetables in combat. Ridiculous.
I've never been one for gardening. I never liked that.
Descendo! Lependispho momentum!
Back for more. Not the brightest child. Never. What an unfortunate little pruning. Ah, the lamb returns to the wolf.
Let's see.
Shall we finish what we started?
And just
I'll make
Time to do someone a lecture! Levioso!
Glacius!
What sort of person might we laugh? Like to torture dragons, do you?
Confringo!
Let's get this over.
That hurt too.
Expelliarmus! See how you like this! Confringo! Tinder! Glacius!
That all you got?
He got his stealth.
He's coming back this way.
I've never been one for gardening.
Confringo! Tinder! Expelliarmus!
Let's just do this.
Expelliarmus!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Oh shoot. Accio. That's what we need.
Accio!
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out. Bye-bye.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Let's see. Oh, well, no. No, it didn't. The game crashed. Well, I will be right back.
have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Okay, so it looks like when my game crashed, we got sent back to this cut screen. But it'll be alright. I don't know what happened when my green crashed, but it did. I'm doing that.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
Hey.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without
I had
it.
to do a quick fix.
What now? She
Yeah.
didn't exactly leave
Game
us a
crash.
calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
No, I have no clue. My husband's been doing a lot of work on my stream, so on my stuff. He done set up a bunch of things for me, so I might. I'm not sure at the moment. Why am I not able to? Oh, it was complete. Okay.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
I don't have any more, do I? That needs to be... Nope, okay. Let me go here and take care of our friends. There is Halloween. We got names for these babies right here. There's the little puffskins. Missing one. There you are. Alrighty. They have been taken care of. I have not yet. I'm currently streaming right now. I will as soon as I get off though.
Pete would like to speak.
Yes.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Oops. Trying to fix my phone. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and save this and get off here because it's time to eat some dinner. Alright. So, I hope everyone has a good rest of their day or a good night. Sleep well. And I'll probably be back on tomorrow later in the afternoon because I gotta work in the morning. Appreciate who all watched and joined. And again, I hope everyone has a good rest of the day or good night. Whoops.